I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Kids today are ignorant. I mean, to so many things that, like, this is why I'm glad Trump and them are doing what they're doing, especially with the education system. And y'all think something wrong with them doing it. Look at all the uneducated kids that are today. Like, they don't teach the kids nothing. Oh, they might teach them to learn to read basic math, but they don't teach them why they must learn to read or why they must learn basic math. You learn basic math because you're going to have to use that basic to learn more. Like, it's like the alphabet. You had to learn A, B, C, D when we were little kids. But then, after you learned A, B, C to sing the song, you learned that it was a whole nother format built within that. Meaning, you had to learn how to maneuver the letters in order to make words, in order to make sentences, in order to form compositions, in order to write stories, or even to express yourself. And it's the same way with math. It's the same way with physical science, which is like earth science. It's the same with astronomy. It's the same with all right, you got earth science, which is the earth. You got astronomy, which is the sky. Now, earth science, that come with the water too. You know, here on earth, we got land and water. So when they tell you earth science, you studying marine life and earth science. It all fits and forms. And how you know this? Because you get into biology part of it. And that's the study of the bodies. And that's the bodies in the air, the bodies in the water, and even on the land. But then there's another science. Do you know what it's called? Spiritual science. And how you learn this spiritual science is to look inside you. Like, study your body. Like, you see how do you know that your blood, when it runs through your veins, do you know, you just think your blood runs through your veins. That's it, right? No. Oh, there's so much happening inside your blood. The blood is the water. And it's so much, it sustains your very body or your flesh. It is that water. Like, you know how I say you dipped in water? We all dipped in water. It runs through, it's inside of us, right? That's how you know you dipped in. Because if it wasn't in you, once you get dipped in it, oh, it's all throughout you. You don't believe that? You know you can't breathe in water, right? But do you know that you can? You can breathe in water. But this is science that, listen, look, I want to tell y'all something that y'all don't even know. I know it. And maybe before I leave, heaven will give it unto me to show it to you. But there is a certain knowledge that man did have before the flood. You know, you always learned the time of magic, witches, and warlocks. Well, it wasn't that. It was just man had the knowledge on, do you know that you could go through the water, like you see how the fish do? Breathe underwater. You could do it. But you gotta have the knowledge for it. You hear me? Everything that is in the fish, you have it. Every creature that roams this earth, everything that they are, and they were here before you and me. But the greatest thing from everything, from every creature that you see, like even here on the land, you see the bear, you see the tiger. You know why they don't? Like, they'll come to investigate you, but as long as you don't flake against them, they not going to flake against you. Meaning, even if, well, it depends. Like, everything depends. Man has to have the knowledge. And that's something that, like I say, when the flood, which a lot of you don't believe that the earth was flooded, that all men perished, except for those that was on that boat, which was called the ark, Noah's Ark. And you all think that that's like, oh, that's a fairy tale. Like I had one of my brothers tell me, yo, Jesus, he's a fairy tale. He didn't exist. I'm like, for real? So he be like, nah, look, the letter J didn't even exist. Oh, the letter J didn't exist? But just like in this English language, we call him Jesus. He's called Yeshua in another language. He's called Yeshua in another language. He's called Esau in another language. He's called John in another language. He is called by many names. How dare any of you to test this truth that I bring, which I can tell you I can show and prove. And the way I want to show and prove to you, be thankful that heaven won't allow me yet. Because that's part of vengeance. And that all belongs to the Lord. So even though me and you might have a disagreement, and I might say to myself, well, I want the Lord to show you, so I curse you. Nah, I can't. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you cursing someone, you're only cursing yourself with them. I promise you that. Like many of you from the religions have taught you so many false things. And that's every religion. Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Judaism, Hebrewism, Israelism, or Hebrew Israelite, or any combination that you want to make. And forget about it. You LGBT dudes. Woo, you the worst of the lot. But you're not alone. It's a whole congregation with you. And many of you churches that think that you teaching the truth, and let me tell you, there's only one truth. You know what that one truth is? There's only one who is the Father, and he is the Most High. And there's one who is his only begotten Son, given by a virgin woman. Which I don't believe that. And he is God. That one who was given by the Most High to that virgin woman, given unto us, he is the only begotten of the one who is the Father, and he is the Most High. And the only one who is the begotten of the Father is God. I don't care what name you want to call him by, but you better know who the God you worship is. And there's only one who is God. Who is that one who is God? The only begotten Son of the Father. Who is the Father? The Most High. The one who made everything. Like all of y'all say, God created this. God ain't create nothing. God only helped in the forming of man. That's the only thing God helped with. And y'all don't know the story as well as I know it. And you're not ready to hear the story yet. But just know this truth first. That there's one who is the Father and he is the Most High. There's one who is God and he is the only begotten Son of the one who is the Father. Do you hear me? And once you know who the Father and Son is, then you'll see all other truths. And now, in order that you see clearly who the Father and Son is, like look inside yourself. You're going to see your body. Which really, that's nothing. Because it's inside your body that actually controls. And it is the brain which controls the body. Now there is the mind which controls the brain. So this is what you must learn or seek to learn. And that is the connection between thought and brain, and then connection between brain and body. Because there's a whole lot of happenings right there that if you see the truth within yourself, you'll see the truth that is of heaven. Do you hear me all? So don't deny me of the truth that I bring. Like, whatever subject you want to discuss, I'll discuss it with you. And I'm going to teach you some things that's going to have you scratching your head and opening your eyes. I love you all. God bless.